Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Wow, bangarang. Okay, so everything's getting started. People coming in, and welcome to 2025. All right, we're going to talk about that some tonight. Donna, good evening. Kristen, glad to see you. Excuse me. Alyssa, evening, everybody. And Marijana, what a wonderful evening to see y'all. All right, so one of the things I said I was going to talk about tonight, okay, is 2025. Why this is a year for you. Why this is a year to manifest. What's going on here, okay? So first off, let's take a look at the numbers of 2025. 2 plus 2 is 4. We leave out the 0 plus 5 is a 9. You know, one of the things about the 9 is in every suit, in every part of the tarot, in every part of life, it is a sign of manifestation and creation and bringing something into life and bringing something, you know, into this world. So this year is a year of manifestation. You know, hey, tribe, glad to see you. Monica, welcome. Good to see you here. Deborah, you know, let's see what's going on. 9 is the Hermit card. Absolutely. 9 is the Hermit card. But we have the 9 in all of the suits, okay? When things break down to add up to the 9, 1 and 8, the 18 card, okay, adds up to a 9. I want you to think about that in the major arcana as we look at these cards tonight and we see how things play out. Now, this year, it is also starting on February 3rd, which I've said before, is the beginning of the Chinese zodiac, which is the year of the wood snake, which is very close to the year of the dragon. They always look at these things very similar, or whatnot. But the wood snake is about bringing forth wood, all of this. I want you to think about what's going on and what's happening this year and what you can bring in. Nikki, good to see you. Glad you are here. Donna, welcome. You know, glad everybody's saying hi. Let's see what's going on. So what I'm going to do up front, we're going to start, okay? And I'm going to ask Spirit right out of the gate to help us tonight. And if you have any questions, put them out there, okay? And let's find out what's going on, okay, for you for this coming year. If you have any other questions, put them out there and we will see. But let's take a look at this right now. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Spirit, that divine feminine energy that wants us to take care of ourselves, nurture ourselves. The Divine Father wants us to stand tall and stand and be accounted for. Thank you for being with us tonight. I ask that everything come through you. Leave me out of the picture, that the messages we receive come through you. And in everything we ask it, so mote it be. All right, so here we go. Things are going to happen. Let's see what's going to get started. Oh, got some more things here. Kristen, I'm thinking about a friend who's been through something rough lately. I'm curious as to how he's doing and if there's a possibility of him being willing to talk. He's a Leo. I'm a Taurus, if it helps. I'm going to give you some very practical advice, okay? Pick up the phone. What if I told you, no, he's not willing to talk, okay? What if I was wrong? I'm not generally wrong, but I want to ask that. Think about that. I am a firm believer that we are in charge of our own fate, that we can do things and change things. We are not set here on a predestined path. Nothing is meant that's set in stone. We have a very wide path of the way of our life can be led and what we're going to do. So I'm going to do this for Kristen. Let's find out, okay? You know, Finn's been through something. I'm curious as to how he's doing and if there's a possibility of him being open. So here's what we need to know. The question I'm going to ask is, Kristen, what do you need to know about starting a conversation with him? What do you need to know, okay? Because you're obviously interested in talking to this person. What's a good way for you to approach it? Because you need to approach it. This is on you, okay? Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. So your light card right out of the gate is the 4 of Cups. This is I look at this card a lot of times and I think it is my complacency card. It's thing. And a lot of times it talks about fear of moving ahead. You need to open up this conversation, is open up this path of communication. That's what I'm seeing here. Let the emotions flow. Don't be worried about the 4 gets settled because they don't want to challenge themselves emotionally. So the 4 refuses to move forward and they're missing the gifts because they're not moving forward. So I am seeing very much that you should move forward with this conversation, that he would be open to it. We have the Knight of Coins. So this is somebody here that's real. He needs some help. Look at the people around our knight here. He could absolutely use your help. And in this, when you're talking to him, but remember you're there to help, don't guide. The art of listening, Kristen, has become a lost art. Listen, you don't need to respond. Listen to understand. But I am saying you should be talking to this person, the King of Wands. You have to set boundaries. You have to be a point. This person has somebody in their life, okay? So if there's something you want as a king and there's somebody you want to help, you have to be strong and stop wondering and make a move forward. What I'm seeing is there's been some self-esteem issues here, possibly even with yourself. And I want you to understand you are power. You have this ability to make this thing happen. So absolutely, you should be open. I do feel that he would be open to whatever you say, depending on how you go about presenting yourself and what's going on. Okay? Wow. Bangarang. All right, there you go. All right, Nikki, good to see you. Dr. TM, much love. God, you are absolutely messengers from Arcturus star system family I came from. All right, let's see what's going on. And then we're going to get back into what we're here for tonight, and that's to learn about what you can do for this year. So, Dr. TM, all right, here we go. All right, I'm getting told to grab this other deck. So that's what we're going to do. All right, Dr. TM, message from Arcturus. I know that star system, okay, family I came from. All right, here we go. Dr. TM, the first card out of the gate for you here is the 7 of Wands. What they're wanting you to do, oh, you know what? I need to turn that back on so everybody can see it. All right. The 7 of Wands talk about taking up a defensive position for yourself. Don't stand proud, defend yourself, but notice this is about defending. Observe what's going on. Don't go on the attack. That's what I'm actually getting. And we have from the stars, there is some worry, some things. Somebody is needing some help. You might need to ask for help in whatever's going on in your life and listen to what is going to be given to you, because we have worry in here, but help is closer than it may appear. So what we've got here on the final is futility. Okay. Let me get my eyes right. Yes, futility on this deck. All right. The 7 of Swords. 7 is always about being careful, being honest with yourself, knowing what needs to happen, and don't let somebody else steal something from you in your mental health and where you're going. Dr. TM, listen to me very carefully. Stand your ground. You're going to need to ask for some help in something, okay? Do it, okay? Listen, be ready. If you feel like you've hit a roadblock, it's okay, but understand somebody may have placed that roadblock in front of you, okay? It may have been an intentional sidetrack for you to get you off course. Get back on course and everything will work out just fine. That's what I've got. All right, before we get moving on, let's talk about, let's see what's going on with 2025 and what everybody needs to know. So I'm going to ask for a message from Spirit about 2025 and what people need to know. What does the community as a whole need to know? What is the message? I'm going to stop here for a second, take a drink of something cold. 1 second. All right. 2025, manifesting and things like this always need to understand require, okay, movement. They require action anytime you're manifesting something. Now, so what we're going to see here is we're going to ask Spirit, what do we need to make the most out of 2025 as a community. Let's see what's going on here, okay? So we have the Ace of Swords. What I want you to see, I keep forgetting to turn this back on. 1 minute. It's going to be very important that we change the way we think. New forms of communication are coming in, and new type of information is being downloaded directly and mentally using your strong mind and logic. That's going to be hugely important to be open to new ways to communicate and new thought processes and patterns. The other thing is, are we willing to let go, shed some old past, shed some old habits, shed some old thoughts, so we can rise up from the 20 on the judgment and form a new relationship, okay, with the angelic powers, with the spirit, with your own higher conscious. This is going to be very, very important for you to be able to move things along in 2025. All right. And then finally, for this quick pull, we have disappointment, 5 of Cups. I see these as going hand in hand. All right. So we have 21, 26. 26, too. It's about building this relationship with your higher conscience. It's about understanding what you want and where you need to go. It's about letting some things happen, okay, and being able to be victorious. This 6, this new partnership, this new duality, thinking of yourself in a different wave of light and maybe letting go of some of the old brainwash ideals we've hung on to. Okay, so 26 is saying, though, that through this disappointment, the 6 is talking about victory, jamming it through, breaking through, walking down and going, I did it, letting things happen. But you bring that 2 and 6 together, it's an 8. And the 8 is always about movement. It's about creation. It's about allowing things to happen. The 8 is about keeping your eye on the details, learning things new. This is going to be very, very important of what we've got going so far. And this is the first step of this message from Spirit about 2025 for the collective. Alyssa, a message from universe for me, like, what should I know now? Okay, Alyssa, I love that question. What do I need to know right now? What do I need to know right now? This is going to be very, very important. I think it's a great question, Alyssa. A lot of people want to know about 6 months from now, a year. You know what? Again, like I said before, in the actions that we take, we're forming our future. Okay. So everything you do today forms on the future. Here we go. So the 3 of Wands. One of the things, Alyssa, this is talking about is making sure. I'm so bad about that tonight. I don't know what's going on. We have the 3 of Wands. Okay. What you need to know right now is there is some things you've been working on, some things you want to come through, and you're starting to put foot to metal. Okay. Foot to ground. You are taking it. These things are going to pay off. Things are moving forward for you. This is in that spirit, in your will. What are you willing to do to make sure these things happen? We have the 2 of Swords. You can no longer just sit on the sidelines. There's some decision that you have to make. Indecision is making a decision to do nothing. Okay. My wife has a more elegant way of putting it, but that is what we're doing here. So the 2 of Swords is about letting go and making a decision. Notice there's things are happening. Very busy card for this 2 of Swords, where a lot of them are not that busy, but this is in your mind. Don't let your mind take the blindfold off and see the world as it is. Don't let your emotions run away from you. See how our feet are all buried in emotions in the water? This is what I'm saying. You need to look at it logically, open-minded, and make a decision on whatever this is. You know what? You can't win every battle. Whatever you're fighting with here about this decision and the ability to move forward, it's time to give it a break. Okay? Alyssa, it's just that simple. You are meant to move forward. You cannot live in the past or live in the fear that you're going to make the wrong step. Let this battle go. If you have not trusted yourself, trust yourself. All right? We are meant to experience certain battles so we can sharpen our wits and see what's going on. There's a battle that's going on around you right now. It doesn't deserve your attention. Let it go. And in that aspect, you will be able to move forward. What I'm getting here is the blasted tower. If you don't, things are going to change. All right. Things are going to happen. It's going to be up to you of how these changes occur. Your action is going to be required in the 16. 1, that beginning, you, it's standing in you. 6, there we have that victory, but the 1 and 6 come together for a 7. And 7 is about look at what's happening. Take the blindfold off. That's the biggest thing I can go. Stop letting your emotions run whatever's happening. Make a decision, and you will be able to move forward. Wow. All right, there we go. You're welcome. Glad to see you. Glad you are here. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share. Excuse me. Also, some very exciting news. February 23rd. Those of y'all in the New England area, Tarot with an Attitude, myself, will be live at Off Cabot in Beverly, Massachusetts. It's on the February 23rd at 4 p.m. We tried to make it so people could either come or go and not be worried about being on the road late, that type of thing or whatnot. Also, we're working very hard to make sure that everyone gets a reading. There's also a way, and you just go to www.offcabot.org, and you can buy your tickets. I don't think they're up there yet, but they're coming soon. We have this set. Things are already starting to roll. So get ready if you're wanting to come in. If you got that burning question, come on in and let me see you, and let's take a look at what's going on. Miley, not sure I understand this. Do you see back in office 5 days a week? Okay, I'm assuming that's you. All right, wanting to be back in the office. I'm preparing to move. Normally that's a pendulum question. Let me see what I've got over here. 1 second. Nope, that's not it. Evidently, I have already packed up my pendulums, so we are going to do this. Miley wants to know if we see her back in the office 5 days a week. All right, let's find out what's going on. Do we see Miley back in the office 5 days a week? All right, here we go. I'm going to use the cards. Let's see what happens here. All right. So the first is the Chariot. I absolutely do. The Chariot is talking about forward movement. Things are going to happen. 7, again, watch at what's going on. 7 is a great number to me. And I love this card. This is probably my favorite card in the deck. There are a lot of things that have to come into play, and forces are going to be working. It's going to be up to you. Look at how whoever's driving this ship, okay, has to stay focused to make this happen. So yes, if you want this to happen, you have to stay focused and be able to keep moving forward. That's one of the things. Keep working. Don't let something take you off course. And that will be what's going on, okay? Oh, my angel, my earth angel just dropped me off a pendulum. All right. So thank you, Gillian. I appreciate it. So let's do this. Let's go back here. All right. So since my wife brought this to me, all right, I'm going to ask this pendulum, will you work with me today? Absolutely. Okay. Pendulum. And I like to do this just for some verification. Do you need cleaning? No. Absolutely not. Okay. Here we go. Is Miley going to be back in office 5 days a week? It looks like the card said it best. It is going to be happening, but it's going to there's a lot of inner working, some things that are happening that are going to dictate this. So let's find out. I'm going to bring up the next card. Let's go here. And we have the Two of Swords. Where is this decision line? Because here now, see how this is it's saying for this deck, and notice I picked a different deck. A lot of times I don't remember what they are, but peace, be at rest. Also, I see what's happening is somebody's not making a decision. This is the holdover. This is the thing. So I think it's going to happen. Okay. But you've got to look, Six of Swords. So everything we got Chariot about staying focused, keeping things on, making the right decisions. Whoever's in charge has to see what's going on. And then I don't know where this happens for you, but then we have science. And what I'm seeing here is the Six of Swords. So this is talking about a change, things that are moving. Okay. Looking at a different way to go about this. Some things might be fixing to change for you. So it's going to be whatever you want, but there's going to be some work that has to be done, decisions have to be made, and you are going to have to drive forward and deal with it. Okay. Focus on what you want. That's what I've got. All right. Love to hear more about that. Thank you. All right. Deborah, everybody saying good evening. What awaits me this month, please? This month, January. All right, let's look at January. So we know that January is the month of 1. It's the beginning. It's the start. Okay. 2025, it's the year of 9. It's about manifesting, bringing things alive. That's one of the things we were talking about. Okay. So I am going to ask for Marijana, what awaits me this month, please? Let's find out what's going on for Marijana. Marijana. Here we go. All right. I'm going to turn the camera back on the cards, and let's see what we've got here. The first thing we have is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are always moving. Things are changing. I do see some good things happening for you. This is very possibly some abundance, things that are coming, things that are good, things that are bad. Always remember, the world turns. Everything is going to change, okay? It always will. But I do see some things changing in your favor with this 10. I see something coming to an end and something new starting, if that makes any sense at all. We have the Princess of Wands. You need to get passionate about what it is you want and where you want to go. It's not what the month brings you. It's the opportunities the month has for you. And are you willing to do what it takes to reach out and grab it and make that fire? Don't let the fear, okay, get in your way. March to the top, grab this thing and be excited about it. We have the 10 of Wands. Yes, something's coming to an end. We have 10s on each end, okay? So when I see that, I see things coming to an end and something new starting. Something you've been dealing with, it's time for you to put it down, okay? It's time for you to lay it down, and that way you can turn around and get back into heading into the future. I feel like you're carrying something heavy from the past that's slowing all this down. Put your energy where it needs to be. What do you need to do to progress, to burn, to fire, to set up, to become that wood snake? What does it take for you to shed off the old and embrace the new and this new energy that's coming in? That's what I have for you, Marijana. Good to see you. And it's likewise, if anybody wants to get a private or need a private reading, reach out in my my link tree. You're more than welcome to book a session with me. I'd love to work with you, see what's happening. We can go into more detail about some of this stuff. Tori, New Zealand in the house. Love me some Tori. How are you, Tori? Good to see you. Hope everything is going well. Everything is good. Let's see. Alyssa, you're quite welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, and thank you for being a part. All right, get my coffee going. I am teleworking now. Do you mean have to go back in the office? Okay. Somebody's toying with that idea. Yes. And you're seeing this idea come back more and more and more as they find out too. If I'm remembering what we pulled for you, one of the things is making sure that people are doing what they need to do. Okay. Now, there may be a new position opening up for you to take a look at. And that's what that 10 of the fortune, the Wheel of Fortune was talking about. Okay. Yes, there's a burden. We know this will be a burden for you, but things change. Okay. And I felt like things will change for the better. It's going to be hard at first, but yes, there is a very good possibility you're going to be going back into the office. We're seeing this across the country as more and more people go back to wanting to have that FaceTime with their employees. Hey, Gillian, Reverend Rob. Hey, Monica, good to see you. Reverend Rob, could I please have a message from Spirit? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let me take a cold drink. All right. Let's see what's going on, Miss Tori. Oh. Let's go here. Bring this up. All right. Have a message from Spirit. You know, I'm going to put this here. We're going to hold it, but I want to make sure, and I cut the deck properly. Okay. Judgment. Remember earlier we talked about judgment, had the A on the judgment. All right. It's time for you, Tori, it's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to understand the power, and I really feel healing power that you have. It's time for you to let go of old ideas and come up with new ways of thinking. Now, ironically, no, we're going to go here. Spirit's really telling me. So here we have the Seven of Cups. Emotionally, you have to understand these choices. The choice is yours. Folks, this isn't just for Tori. You want to be happy? What choices are you making for you to be happy? Or are we sitting around waiting for Spirit, universe to just drop things in our lap? You know what? I heard somebody say, and I had some people mad at me, not the first time, okay, that the universe wants you to be happy. Let me let you in on something. I'm going to bring this up because I want y'all to see my face. The universe, in my opinion, from everything I've seen happening, from messages I'm getting, it doesn't care whether you're happy or not. What the universe has done is given you everything you need to make your own happiness. You have the tools. The universe has supplied it. When we talk about not having, a fixed fate, it's all up to us. Things that are our. If you don't like, we say this all the time. My wife and I joke about it. If you don't like where you're at or something that's going on, move. You are not a tree. You're not anchored into the dirt. Okay. And that's not just focused at Tori. That's at everybody. For everybody to say, the universe has given us all we need to succeed and to move forward. But what are we willing to do with it? Some of this is what I'm talking about with shedding old thought and old ideas so we can embrace something new. Tori, we go from the Seven of Cups, look here, to the Ten of Cups. Embracing the Nine, we manifested things. It's time for this emotionally, things for you to embrace your future. And it's time for you to make some decisions so you can change whatever's going on and you're able to move forward. Now, this was the card I got up front, okay, before I cut the deck, but I wasn't going to ignore it. The Lovers. Commitment. And one of the things I'm being very hitting, folks, if we stay in our house and we're afraid to move, we cannot make a commitment to help others because we think we have the right idea or we're sending out love. You need to go out and help people. We need to go talk to people. We need to go offer people rides home. We need to give people a hand. We need to be there and commit to this relationship. Commit to your relationship with Spirit. And if you're committed to relationship with Spirit, then I need people to look around and say, is this where Spirit really wants me? And you have an answer. If not, what are you willing to do to change it? It's that simple. All right. I say it's that simple. It sounds simple, but it's hard. breaking habits are hard, but I know this. If you ask my wife, and one of these days I'll get her on here, we're talking about doing some things about crystals and whatnot. Am I in the place? If you talk to anybody that knows me, am I in? Now, keep in mind, I'm 62, fixing to be 63. So when I say where I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I'm still older. I'm mature. Okay. I want you to think about it. Am I in that place? Am I near what I was in that place? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm in a complete different place. I realize the universe has given us gifts. It's how I use them, what I do with them. One of those gifts is my wife being able to help me understand, giving me somebody solid that will walk up behind me and go, hey, is that really the right thing to do? You know, and giving me opening up to be questioned. It's these things that happen, and we need to understand that these are proud things. These are things we need to do. I don't care how old you are. My wife will tell you, okay? I had a GED at 50 and went back to school for 7 years and then 2 years of internships and walked away with a master's degree. Folks, you can choose to change your life at any given time. Is it always easy? No, but it's a choice. What do you do to make that step? So that's what I'm seeing as a big message. And Tori, that question was an awesome question. And I think that was directed at more than you. It was directed at everybody in here from Spirit. May I get a message from Spirit, please, tonight? Absolutely, Monica. Let's see what's going on here. I am being told to grab a different deck. I'm looking for something different. I think I've already packed it. All right. So here we go. Let's find out. Monica is, hold on just a minute. Come on. All right. I think we're back. Let's find out what's going on. My internet just went crazy. I think there's messages coming out here that something or someone doesn't want us to hear. And we need to understand that that's what's going on. So some things don't want us to succeed. Okay. And this is, I've been on for a couple days doing things on here and didn't have this problem. And now here I am with an internet issue trying to tell people some good news and to understand what they can do to change things in their life. So, Monica, here we go. So I'm sorry about that, folks. Hang in there. It was absolutely an internet issue. We'll find out what's going on. Okay. Monica, here we go. Message from Spirit for Monica. All right. Find out. Ace of Swords. Monica, you were here when I brought this card out a little while ago, or when Spirit brought this card out. I don't want to take credit for it. All right. Remember the Ace of Swords, a new way of thinking. And what I'm really picking up is a new way of communicating. This is going to be huge for you, that there's a new way to communicate and you need to be open to it. This is all going to be, look, the sun. This is where you're going to find the sunlight. All right. We have a 19, 1 and 9, 10. This is where you're going to culminate. The sun's going to come out and you're going to be able to show and finally cross that threshold of some things you're wanting to do. But it's about accepting and holding. Wow, I'm getting goosebumps, Monica. It's about accepting a new way of communication, about accepting, maybe hearing. Communication is more than just speaking. It's about hearing what needs to be said. So I want you to understand that, yes, something's really hitting here, okay? And 19 in this is a major arcana card. This is saying the world is going to come alive for you. The sun's going to come out. Notice the butterfly wings, things of this. The metamorphosis is going to come through this medium, through this new way of thinking. You're going to have an insight into something huge. Love. When we talk about the two, we talk about this relationship. I'm seeing a new relationship coming alive for you, if that makes any sense at all. I'm trying to determine whether this is spiritual or with somebody else. So I want you to keep an eye out on what's going on around you and things like that. But love is at the center. This is about a connection with other people, other things, and things that are happening. All right? So, new way to communicate. Sun coming out, shining. Look at all the sunflowers here. All right? Also, this is a pairing. I really think, Monica, this might be talking about a relationship with somebody or something that's going on in your life. The two is about love and understanding, knowing we have a full moon, all new information. If you're open to the way this communicates, if you're open to look at things from a new angle, a new sight, a new mind, allowing this ace to flood in, you are going to be able to achieve everything of what you're looking for with the happiness from love. Now we have an ace, that's a 1, 19, 20, 22. This is all about a relationship, Monica, okay? Whether it be the relationship with yourself, spirit, or someone else. Something's going on that a relationship is at center. 22 is an angel number, okay? And 22 does not, we don't add that into 4, okay? We talk about the ultimate relationship and understanding and finding that agape love, not the eros love, okay? Agape love of pure commitment and understanding and knowing there is some type of connection. Wow. That's wild. Bang right. All right. There we go. May I get a message from Spirit, please? Absolutely, Deborah. You sure can. All right. Let's see what's going on here. I like to mix the cards up again. All right. Just so I knew that things are if they're together again, Spirit meant it to be. Let's see what's going on. All right, here we go. Deborah. All right, look here, Deborah. The sun. The sun is coming out. Look for this 1 and 9 to 10. Something is cycling through, something bad, and you're able, the sun is going to come out and lighten up your day. And I see a metamorphosis in this, all right, to be able to see what's going on. We have the 10 of Pentacles. 1 and 9 is a 10. Here's another 10, wealth. Some things are going to happen, Deborah, that this is remember I said this is the year for abundance. This is really cool if you take a look at what's going on. Be slow, look around. The 10 of Pentacles is here. This is a tree of life, wealth, money, all of these things, contentment are coming for you if you embrace it. This is where we're at. This is what's going on. This is literal for you in the real world and what's going on. We have the 6 of Wands. Wow, Deborah, victory upon victory upon victory. You're going to be standing on that, raising your hands. Things are coming for you. You need to see it. Start thinking of it as if it has already happened. When we say picture something, live a dream, what you picture, you create. Start seeing it, feeling these images of this wealth, of this abundance that's coming into you. All right. But I want you to see it and felt it and say thanks and understand it's already happening. Take the steps you need to take. The metamorphosis is coming. You're able to achieve, grab some great things in this life, not in the spiritual world. Great things are coming to you. Some rewards are actually coming, and you'll be able to claim victory coming up. I'm telling y'all, this year is your year. That's what this is all about, okay? That's what this is all about. I mean, I can't help it. I have told people this is our year. This is our breakout year. This is what's going to happen. And I want you to understand, all right? It was yesterday that we got notified. I've been booked and possibly have more bookings at other theaters where this is everything's starting to roll. All right. I want y'all to be there. I want you to be a part. When we're doing the live, if you can't get in, we're going to, for those people who can't get in to the New England area and come watch this, we're going to try to broadcast it live from the theater as it's happening. Okay. So this is a big, huge first step. So let's see what's going on. And I'd love for my family to be a part of it. Okay. Donna, Gillian and Rob, maybe have a smooth transition with your move. Absolutely. I need that. I need that more than anything. Okay. I need a smooth transition with this move. Mystery singer. I love that. Mystery. All right. Welcome. Come on in. Sit a spell. Sing a few. Hum us a song. Glad you are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have a question, just slap it in. We'll get to it as quick as I get down the list. Everybody, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share, share, share. I'm going to book a session with you. Monica, I would love that. That would make my heart happy. Miley, you're welcome. You're welcome. Let us know what's going on. Welcome, mystery singer. Everybody's saying, true, my past, great. True, my past marriage. Okay. These are things that are all going to play in what's going on. Find out what's going on. All right. Jolly James, hello, everyone. How do you see me ending the year? Well, you know what? This is January. Okay. There's a lot of time between now and the end of the year. And I'm not saying that to be an ass, although I'm very good at it. Thus, tarot and attitude. All right. So, Jolly James, how do we see the year? What I would say is I want you to ask yourself a question. All right. And this is very important. It goes back to what I was getting at earlier in the show. All right. So, how do you see me ending the year? What do you see you doing to make it end on the note that you want it? I don't want to tell you something. This is my biggest fear with a lot of these questions. All right. And it's frankly why I think a lot of people shouldn't be doing this as a fortune telling thing, because it will change your actions. Oh, no, Rob, it won't. I've seen it happen. So, Jolly James, I'm going to say, what do you need to do? We're going to change the question a little bit. Here we go. I tell you what. Wants to know how we see him ending the year. Woo! Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Coins. I'm sorry. Working hard. Okay? You got to get passionate. This is going back to what I said. How much effort are you going to put in? How much passion are you going to put in to achieving the goal that you want? Okay? This is going to be a year for you to succeed, but you're going to have to work very hard. I do see you creating something new and beautiful and wonderful. All right? This is about something new coming in. You're a baby? A lot of times I see this card as just creation, but for some reason I actually felt, smelled, heard a baby. Is there a baby coming in there in this or somewhere? I'd love to know. Find out what's going on. Hit me down below. Do whatever. Okay? But you're going to be able to create something wonderful. It's going to take a lot of work. Okay? You are going to be able to create something wonderful. All right? New emotions, new joys, new anger, all of this. The Spirit is going to pour out. If you put the work in, Spirit is going to pour something beautiful out on you, and you will achieve those things you want. Okay? This is the key right here. How much effort are you going to put in? Are you going to hold that effort? Do you want to create something? What are you trying to do? You have to put the work in and make sure. And the 3 is about taking action. All right. If you want to make something, you got to create it. You know, if I put a glass here 100 years from now, you know what's there? A dusty glass. All right. Nothing's going to create me anything in that void. I have to do it. Okay. It is one of those things. I have to do some type of action. Universe wants us to take action. It doesn't want a bunch of people sitting here going, gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. It doesn't want a bunch of entitled people. It wants us to understand that, yes, the universe, I'm going to pour joy out on your life as long as you do take the steps you need to take and remain focused. That's awesome. Wow. Banger. Okay. There you go. Hope that helps. Keep you focused. It's going to be the year to stay focused, you know, and see what's going on. All right. Let's get back over here. Miss the tribe have been on holiday at the beach. Well, hey, we're all glad you're back. Okay. Back home now, preparing to start my new job on Thursday. New jobs. There we go. This is what's going to happen. You know, roots and waves. Tarot with an attitude. I love it. Love your energy. So grateful to come across this channel. We are grateful to have you here. Please do me a favor. Just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share. That's all I ask. Okay. For more information about books and things like that, hit my Linktree link below. Okay. There's a lot down there. Okay. But welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Let's see what's going on. You know, Mystery Singer. Hi, may I have a message from Spirit, please? At Tarot with an Attitude. Thanks. Mystery Singer. I don't know why this is. Yeah. This also might be, I'm using an old laptop, and I think it's had its day. I do think it's had its day. So let's find out what's going on. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Mystery Singer. All right, mystery. I got 369 in my head. Does that mean anything to you? If it does, drop it in there. Let me know. 3 and 6 are 9. 3 is about taking action. 6 is about breaking through a barrier. And 9 is about manifesting and bringing things into life. So those numbers came to my head. So let's see what happens here with Mystery Singer. All right, we're going to cut one more time. Here we go. All right, mystery. Look, we're right back to the page of coins. You know, when we say coins, pentacles, any of these things, what you want to know, page of earth. This is about being grounded. Notice in this image, we have a young man fighting what seems to be a lost battle. I picture this lady laughing as he's trying to get this Shire horse, this huge horse, moving. Okay. Mystery Singer. What I'm getting for you is stay at it. Okay. You know what's coming. Also, at the same point, I'm really picking up, you need to take a look at this, whatever you're trying to do, from a different angle. Now, a lot of people say, well, Rob, that's the hangman. Yes. But look at the 2 points of view. He is looking at, what have I got to do to get this horse to move? Looking straight down, putting all the back. She is up top. She ain't getting off the horse to help him, is she? All right. Is this you? Take a look. Find out. Do you need to get off the horse and help? Or is this something for you to take a look at from a different angle? I think it's taking a look at it from a different angle. We have the 17. All right. The star. Hope, healing. You know what, Mystery Singer, this is all about the 1 and the 7 come together, the 1, that beautiful you, the 7, looking and observing and seeing what's going on around you, and an 8. You look, you see, and you know which direction and where to go. It's looking up. Don't look down. Look, you know what? Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Our boy here is looking down, doing everything he can. What Spirit is trying to say, if there's something you're trying to accomplish, we need to look up to the star. Take our eye off, stay grounded, all right? But look up, find direction from your higher conscious, from Spirit, from God, from self. These things will be, and they're going to help you. We have the 2 of coins, a lot of coins here, okay? So the 2 of coins, again, is relationship. It's juggling, knowing what's going on. So I'm going to look at this 13 and 17 would be 30, 32. So we have some conflict going. 3, we have the ability to create, but we've got movement. We're having to set some things forward. Now, what I want you to see, what I always notice in this card is in the 2 of coins here is this relationship and this constant juggling. Things are but we're juggling from things that are lying within our emotional self, within our subconscious, to what's going on in the real world. I want you to start looking up. I want you to take a breath. I want you to realize there is healing, there is hope, there is joy, and it is all around you. And this year is here for you. I'm pulling another card here. And what I've got, look at here, right next to that card. Sweetie, what I'm seeing for you is balance. Absolute balance. Understanding that you need to concentrate. Whew, I know that feeling. That hamster wheel in your head that won't shut off. Or I don't, Rob, I don't have time. We do have time. We have to put on the brakes sometimes and tell people no. Or I'll do it later. I'll get to you, different things. But right now, it's time for you to catch some balance, bring something in, stop shoveling shit against the tide. All right. You know, breaking your back, stop trying to do too many things at one time. Remember, look up, find healing from above, and in everything, give thanks and have balance. That's going to be very, very important for you this year, Mystery Singer. Wow. Those are some great cards. Hope that message rings through for you. Let me know how that happens, what's going on, and we'll go from there. All right, Deborah. You know, Tori, everybody missed you. We're glad to see you back, but we are jealous that we were not at the beach. You know, let's see what's happening. All right. It's all about vibrations and frequency. Match your vibration to the frequencies you desire. This requires action. Preach, Rev. Yes, it does. Folks, I just got, thank you. All right. Be open. We're going to do something right here as a group. And it's going to be hard for me to see because my hands come off. So I'm going to do it like this. I want everybody to sit up straight. Okay. Get your feet on the ground. I don't care if you're wearing shoes or not. Just get your feet in front of you and be like you would be telling your kid the way he needs to sit when they do their homework. Okay. I want you to take your arms, put them out in front of you, turn them over. And the first thing is, I want you to say, I'm ready to accept the plan you have for me. But then I need you to reach your arms out to the side and start shaking them like this. This is talking about frequency, vibration, matching it. You will feel this as you go. You will feel this energy run through your body, okay? This is the definition of frequency and energy, okay? That's just my chair coming uncovered from a green screen. No big deal. We're just going to let it go, okay? What I want you to understand, you feel this difference. You feel things. You feel warmth. Old cop trick. When you're cold, stand up, stomp your feet. Energy, vibrations, frequency runs through your body from the ground up. And you know what? It'll start warming up. That feeling you feel. Now, while you're doing this, I want you to take a couple ideas. Remember what we said? I'm ready. I'm open. Keep your hands up. Turn them over, however you want to do it. Now, allow any negative frequency to just flow out. Flow. You're shaking off any negativity. Let it go, okay? Roots and waves, that's an awesome thing, okay? And I appreciate you being there to say, this is what we need. Action is required. Too many people are hiding and thinking, oh, if I wish it, it will come. Crap, okay? If you wish it, it will come if you put your feet forward and say, now, what's a step I can take? And what you're going to find out is your guides, your angels, spirit will now be able to help you and direct things your way because you're willing to move. That's awesome. Hello, Adonna. Yes, thank you for the warm welcome. You are welcome. How's everybody doing? Let's see what's going on here. Let me try to get caught up. Wow, I am way behind. All right, let me see what's happened. I'm trying to be more productive, and it's hard getting in that mindset. It's a daily struggle. Yes, it is. And a lot of people don't understand. Some of this is the beginning of depression. You got to get off your ass. Now, Tori, I don't mean that, or Alyssa, I don't mean that directly at you, but it is kind of a thing. Just like we said, with this movement, stand up, walk out the door, have the guy. It's very easy. A lot of depression doesn't need medication. Notice I didn't say every depression, but a lot of depression just requires a choice that I'm not going to live like this anymore. And what am I going to do? I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to plant a plant. Start small. You know what? I'm going to make my bed. I'm going to clean my bedroom. I'm going to do these things that help out. You want to start one of those send it letters. I do send it letters. I haven't been great with it. And let me tell you something. It works. Okay. It works. I make money on there writing letters. It just takes it a while. But you know what? I got frustrated and I stopped. And all of a sudden my money stopped coming in. I was like, oh, it took it like 16 weeks to get started. And since I got frustrated and stopped, now I ran through that money because it worked. And I got to start all over again instead of having a steady chain. These are things I notice and I see all the time from different things. There are some things that work. I don't have a link to anything in that, but some of these things do work. Check it out. I promise you. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Mom Moon in the house. Glad to see you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. And let's see what's going. Thank you, Rev. Spirit. Over the last few weeks, I actually have been very focused on the word happiness. We have to. And happiness requires action. It is a frequency. It requires doing that thing. It requires getting up, going outside, standing there, holding your hands up, feeling the sun and saying, thank you. I feel you. I release any of this negativity. And now show me what I need to do. I'm not going back in the house until I do something productive. Okay. These are things we need to do. And it's all that we can be. Can I please have a reading about ways I will or can thrive this year? Sure, Mom. That's what this whole show tonight is about. Let's find out what's going on. Mom Moon. All right. I'm going to take a moment. Get something cold to drink here. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Mom Moon. Can I please have a reading about ways I will, can, or thrive this year? All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. I'm going to get this back up. All right. And let's go here and here. For Mauve Moon. Mauve. Your happiness and you want to thrive. This gets back into what I was just saying. You have to create it. It's there. Universe has given you, God has given you, spirit, the mother, the divine mother, feminine energy, earth, all of that, as above, so below. What do you want to create? I would challenge each of you to think about, I just want to be happy. Well, what does that mean? Because I will tell you, there are a lot of people that are happy, but they don't have the things they want to have, but they're happy. Do you understand the meaning of happiness? I think we're going to do a show about the meaning of happiness, joy, and contentment. Mauve, can I please have a reading about ways I will or can thrive this year? It's going to be take action and create that beautiful thing that you're wanting to do. Okay. This is going to be on you to plant your fruit, take step. This is the year, I'm telling you. We have the 3 of Wands. You're going to have to take action. You're going to have to look at what's going on. This is a mission, okay? You're going to have to put those feet in steps. Even if they're small steps, keep moving forward. We have an overall here, the mother, the empress, the queen of creation. What do you want to create? It's going to require you to get your spirit and dive into this spiritually and say, I'm going to move things forward. This is my will. I'm going to place my will at it. Mauve, we have this 7 of coins. One of the things I want you to do, and what I just got, a spirit wants you to do, the 7 is about, notice he's reaping his harvest, okay? I want you to stop right now and take a moment. I call this the gratitude card. Take stock, everybody, take stock in the things that you have that will make you happy, that you are thankful for. Here is the happiness. All right. Well, I just want this. Well, I'm happy as long as I have this. Well, then make sure you're declaring your actual happiness. All right. Does that make sense? Sometimes say, oh, well, I'm happy for my kids. I'm happy they're all doing okay. But what I'm looking for, there are times it's okay to be selfish. You know what? I've put a lot of effort into my family. I've put a lot of effort into my kids. They're all doing well. Guess what? My turn. All right. What do I need to do to live my dream? And this is important. So the 7 is here to say, observe, look at what's going on, look at what's around you. And that way you can make the most effective use of your energy and time and spirit in bringing things forward, Mauve. That's the way we've got right now. All right. Wow. Banger. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Yes, very exciting news about the show. Yes, thank you. The magic has already started. See, there we go. Definitely has been quite a journey. Glad it is. So Dolly, you're finding out. Just come in, drop your message, and I'll get to it. I've got to get to everybody and see. I try to get to everybody. Let's see what's happening now. Okay. Let's see what's going on. John, I love it. I'll take it. That's what I want to hear. That's it. This is your year. Claim this year. I want everybody to sit here and say, this is my year. This is the year for me to take action and make the life I want happen. That's what's going on. Wow, the messages are resonating. Good. I'm so glad. I think my life path is 9. Okay. That's awesome. That means you're supposed to manifest. You help people bring things into life. You help bring things in and bring things to fruition. That's great. I love this deck. You know what? The long deck, the very colorful deck, is the Lost Tarot. It was a Kickstarter deck my wife got for me. Keep an eye out. Go to thelosttarot.com. She made another batch, and I think they're already out again. But she said she would put some things out and see what's going on. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Yes, my angel is here. She just brought me more coffee. She'll regret that at about 12 in the morning. All right, let's see what's going on. So, yep, there we go. Absolutely. Got you. Good. Makes total sense. Okay, looking up. Thanks so much. Very good. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all invite other people. Let's find out. Now, while I'm talking about it, Wednesday, I will not be live because of the move. We're moving over. I've got to tear everything down and get it moved over so I can be ready for next week. So this Wednesday, I will not be live, but I will try to have a special video up so to fill in for the spot. But let's see what's happening. A message from Guy Zad. It's arranged marriage proposal. Okay. What message about from him, or what are you looking for, guys? Okay, I think I know what you're doing. I have a proposed marriage, all right, or a arranged marriage. The question is, before we bother spirit and finding out what's going on, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the question, what does Aisha need to know about this relationship? That's going to be the way I'm going to form the question. Okay. So I want you to find out. All right. Here we go. What does Aisha need to know about this upcoming relationship? And there's things that in America we don't understand, but they are still prominent throughout the world. And I hear you in trying to be obedient and doing what you're doing. Okay. But the high priestess, what is your intuition telling you? What is your personal knowledge? If you feel like this is going to be good, you're scared or whatnot, go and talk to your family. Okay. Let this be known, but follow your intuition. Sometimes it's knowing about what's best for you and seeing what's happening. So, what is this? Okay. What does this mean? We have the Page of Swords. This page is about looking, learning, seeing what's going on. Talk to him. Talk to them. Find out. Do your study. Look at the family. What's his history? Where is he at? Where are you going? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So you can prepare. If you're going to go through with this marriage, no matter what, then at least take a look, follow your intuition, look at what's going on, and get your mind wrapped around what you need to do to be passionate about this, be study, to be happy with what's happening. The Wheel of Fortune, I think in the long run, this is going to be a very good thing. Okay. What I see, you're just going to have to get your brain around it. This is a hard one for me. I've had Indian people that have been prominent in my life and aware. Some of them still follow this tradition. I've talked to them about it. And, it's one of those things where I see some very valid points in it. Okay. But it's just not something we in the West can really wrap our heads around. We don't understand it. Okay. But it's one of those things where I want you to see what I'm getting is the mother is watching over you. Move slowly. Use your intuition. Learn. Get your logical mind, keep the emotion out of it, and learn what you need to know. And guess what? The Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. It's what I see. All right. That's what I've been given in the cards. So there you go. Let's find out about that. Okay. Here we are. Let's see. Let's go here. Boom. All right. Let's get going. All right. I want to move forward. All right. You got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. That is so, so true. Let's find out. You're amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I claim this is my year. Abundance, happiness, joy. This is my year. I will own it. I will take accountability for it. I will move forward in the steps that we see, and see what's going on. You are so correct, Elisa. Okay. So, Aisha, you are absolutely right. I appreciate it. Thank you. Stay calm. There are some definite benefits to this happening or whatnot, but also use that powerful intuition that you've got and allow the mother to wash over you and look for the knowledge in the spirit. All right. So, well, I don't read other people, Aisha. I don't read people third party. Here's the thing. Okay. And this is the difficult part. You have to go off what you see and do you trust? What is your intuition telling you? The other thing is be very upfront with him. Let him know I will always want the truth. What are your actual feelings for me? Do y'all know each other? How much have you met? How much have you been together? Sometimes it's hard. Are you in love with him? Has there been enough time? Has there been enough contact? Who knows? Okay. That's what I'm telling you. Follow your instinct, follow your gut. All right. And it will not mislead you. I promise. Okay. I promise. Blessings in spirit and blessings from the mother. Okay. That's going to be huge. All right, everybody. Remember, big things happening on the channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But most importantly, at the end of the day, thank you all very much for being here from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate your support. Anything I can do, look down in, put comments, send me messages, and understand that you need to take what you want. And this is the same thing about life. Take what you want. Leave what you don't. but leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Banger.
Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is tarot with an attitude.